A very good day to Sir Hakim. We are from Terlajak Hantar Group. This group consists of Luman Hasnan, Hafiz Kairin, which is myself, Faris Haikal, Aiman Azharuddin, Ifan Akil, and Terence Timothy. So let's start with the introductions. Luman Hasnan.
Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir. So I'm going to start with my part, which is executive summary. So as you can see, for my part, okay, for the first one is the company and management. So the Terlajak Hantar will be located and developed at Kuala Selangor in Selangor. So the company will be owned by Dato' Terence Terlajak and Timothy due to he has a lot of experience in logistic industry. So previously he has been working as a CEO in Halal Logistics. So many experience that he got from that company along 5 years. And then next is our services. So we serve our business customer with express delivery service within the city. So we build an absolute trust by giving them a priority product. And if the damage on shipping, we will exchange a new device with zero postage and zero hidden charge. So next, the market. okay. Terlajak Hantar is such as a logistic industry and get involved in the transportation and warehousing industry. So as a third party, we need to emphasize that our production is a must in our household products. So by coming out high quality and efficient quality service of production, we want to ensure our business will stand firm and able to compete in long term with other competitors in the same. Next is about our competitive advantages. So many competitors are doing similar business such our company. So however, there are currently 42 business covering the logistic industry in Kuala Selangor. So only 9 of this site are third-party company, but none of them provide services for diversified products. So next, we move to the next slide, which is
Hi, Assalamualaikum sir. I'm Ifan Zaki, and I'm here to explain and presenting about our company description. So basically, we are a logistic company that offer 3PL, which is third-party logistic services, typically specialized in integrate operation of warehousing and transportation services that can be scaled and customized to customer needs based on market condition to meet the demands and delivery service requirement for their product. So, third, we also specifically provide the medical goods services in terms of medical machine and many more. Pharmacy and drugstore are our potential market. Our people customer, 3PLs can negotiate pricing based on volume and order frequency. Using 3PL to manage all or part of our supply chain also give me the freedom to invest in other key areas to grow and develop our business. Furthermore, scale up or down as needed. Basically, most businesses experience fluctuation in demand throughout the year. Using 3PL allows you to manage peaks and flow tough more effectively without having to commit to capital when you don't need to. Next part, please. Move to next part.
Hi sir, my name is Aiman Azharuddin. So I'll be explaining on the market analysis. So firstly, of course, what's most important is that in the demand research. So of course, our company of course focuses so much on the pharmaceuticals or basically health goods or healthcare goods. You know, we supply these medical services because we know that this is one of the most essential services that we can do at this moment because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, we know that these services and these products are much needed in the market. Of course, throughout not only of course, when we focus on Malaysia, it is mostly needed in the country as well. So of course, one of the things that we saw, one of the factors that we saw as well is that of course pharmaceuticals are actually products that are the main drivers of the country's revenue. So of course, we know that we have such a big opportunity for us to of course give the best services towards our clients with these products. Other than that, of course, we study the industry knowledge, such as the customer or like the client demand patterns, of course, the product life cycles as well. So of course, we know that when we go to towards this basically towards this business or towards this logistic specifically, of course, we know that we can gain much revenue and of course help the community as well. And then of course, like I've said before, we focus so much on supplying medical goods in the healthcare market because of what's happening in the world right now, which is the COVID-19 pandemic. And this COVID-19 pandemic has, of course, all of these the pharmaceutical products as well, of course, have been in high demand. And then, of course, we have flexible and responsive logistic operations. This is due, of course, we have really expert in management and in our management system. So basically, of course, when our clients need the products, of course, we are very responsive towards their demands. Of course, we are very responsive. Of course, our services are very fast as well. And then other than that is the functional knowledge such as the network dynamics and of course production optimization. So of course the market size as well, that our main attraction for our clients are from public clinics or public hospitals or drugstores such as Watson or Public Guardian and other pharmacies as well. So of course, specifically I can tell that of course we deliver our services to private sectors. For example, which is like clinics available at locations such as airports at KLIA, even KLIA2, or clinics at universities as well, clinics at hotels, or many more that involve in, of course, selling medical goods to locations that serves medical services. Of course, due to COVID-19 circumstances, the demand of medicine is high and needed as soon as possible to treat patients that are in bad conditions as well. Other than that, of course, the economic indicators as well. Of course, what we've seen is that the Malaysian economy is expected to continue its recovery trend according to economic indicators measured by the Department of Statistics Malaysia. One of the most important things that we have to know is that as the economic sector continues reopening as well, Malaysia's labor situation improved further. Nevertheless, looking at the current situation where the COVID-19 cases is on the increasing trend, it is foreseen that some challenges will happen and hinder the labor market as well in the recovery in the upcoming months as well, and could impact the potential of labor force to enter the labor market. But of course, we know the situation now. Of course, one of the most important thing is we use our services well right now. We use what we have right now, and we use it at very efficiently and effectively, so that our products can be marketed towards our clients. And other than that, of course, our locations has been said before is that it is in Kuala Selangor as well. But in 2021, Terlajak Hantar is planning to add new facilities in our locations because one of our long-standing clients have had a specific need in this market, of course, for medical or healthcare products. So we want to set up more warehouses within months, which help to move our clients' products closer to their manufacturer, resulting in boosted efficiency. Of course, as well, being closer to the action as well not only helps to reduce costs, but it can have an impact on the company's carbon footprint. And other than that is our market saturation, in which we have new products and product improvement. Of course, we will look to, of course, manufacture or, of course, find more products for us to service towards our towards our clients as well in the future use. Of if we have some medicines that are not produced in Malaysia, of course, we want to, of course, get the products even from manufacturers internationally. And pricing model adjustments, of course, our pricing model as well is very important because, of course, we want to, of course, give our clients the best and low cost service as possible. So they will always ensure that even with low cost service as well, it is in great quality. And value added services as well is that, of course, we do this by providing a premium customer service experience towards our customers. Of course, we offer incentives such as free upgrades or 24/7 customer support, which is very important for our company. And we focus on customer loyalty as well. Our pricing is considerably constant at this moment for our services. Terlajak Hantar pricing is based on delivery area or location on weight of the truck itself. That means how far the distance and estimated time to reach the destination. We charge 10 ringgit per kilometer for one trip, and this price is including the fuel as well. The full tank is 350 ringgit. Energy and truck services is 3,000 ringgit per 10,000 mileage. Basically, we use ceiling exposed unit air conditioning as well at the storage room because the product itself is, of course, we charge a price based on how much the quantity of the medicine is that we have to put in the truck, as well as our storage room at the warehouse, which we use and conditioning in our storage room. And for our SWOT as well, I'll go very briefly. The strength is that services provided for diversified products. Of course, we have so much diversified products in the market. And then in the high demand market for pharmaceutical products as well. Of course, when we are in high demand market like this, we, of course, our people would tend to tend to focus on our business and of course use our services more, since we are so much focused on just providing healthcare products. Our location services as well are very convenient, of course, close to our clients as well, and can be reached easily for us to send the products. We are in a, well, I think in other than that, we are in a very specific market size, and that is very important as well to be noticed. We provide low cost service, and of course we have enhanced skills employees. Of course, it's very important for us that in our company as well, that we hire the best and very dedicated employees. Our weaknesses is, of course, our weak market image, because we are newcomers. So of course, in newcomers as well, we wouldn't be able to, we would, of course, in the beginning is some low profits for newcomers as well. So of course, if we have future plans to develop some new products or services, of course, we have to be very patient and of course be very dedicated in our services. One of the things as well is that inexperienced labor force, we have a very limited financial resource, and of course, one of the most our weaknesses, of course, very important to be highlighted is our risk management. Because we are a newcomer, it is very important that we have such a strong risk management that we don't currently have right now. Other than that, of course, the opportunity as well, our warehouse management system that is very efficient, monitoring system in the transportations as well. We are in a very rapid market growth. We have, of course, we would like to plan new distribution channels if we can use planes or trains, etc. Technological advances as well that we want to be adapt, of course, when we will, of course, maybe autonomy supply chains as well. We can use that in the future as well, of course, and other opportunities such as global markets. The threats is practically retaining qualified workers, because of course we are newcomers as well. It is very important that for us to retain our very enhanced skilled employees. Logistic companies that offer the same service as us, breaches of confidentiality of our clients, natural disasters that could happen anytime and anywhere if we are transporting our products as well, and closing of geographical markets as well due to politics, economies, these kind of situations. Next.
Okay, so back to me. I will be presenting about the service line, which is why Terlajak Hantar 3PL offer this type of service. First of the most, we want to facilitate medical goods transportation throughout the domestic area. And since the pandemic COVID-19 occurred, many health industry demand this kind of services. The Paramedical Services Program, TSP, and Ministry of Health Malaysia, MOH, initiated its preparedness plans for COVID-19 since the announcement of the first positive case in China in December 2019. These plans were then strengthened and improvised from time to time according to the 2019. According to the outbreak situation in the country. During the COVID-19 outbreak, especially during enforcement of Movement Control Order, MCO, PSP had to work extra hard to ensure that availability and continuous supply of medicine for all patients, including the COVID-19 patient. So that's a big why we want to distribute our service for everyone, which is struggling right now. And moreover, we want to ensure the goods is in well condition, that we will keep it secure in our warehouse. Actually, with the Terlajak Hantar 3PL, provide a fully furnished warehouse, and we will keep the medical goods inside it. That thing for sure will keep the goods in a good condition without any defect item. That thing, once we receive the inventory, we store the item in our fulfillment centers. Each of SKU has a separate dedicated storage location, either on a shelf, in a bin, or on a pallet. Different 3PLs have different storage capacities. Not all 3PL warehouse space is created equal. It's important to work with a 3PL that has more than enough storage space for the current inventory. As our product line and order volume grow, our 3PL storage must be able to scale with. So, moreover, COVID-19 has spread around the world, and at the same time, the demand for medical goods is high. So with our affordable service and professional system, we will distribute the medical goods for our customer. Essentially, we provide an affordable price to enter the logistic market, because we knew that everyone is struggling since the pandemic happened. Plus, with our affordable price, it will give the good impact for everyone and create a chance for new entrant medical industry to cooperate and use our services. Finally, we want to make sure that every demand of people in medical goods will deliver right on time in terms of clinic, hospital, pharmacy, drugstore, and many more that selling medical goods and want the goods delivered in a short time in order to keep the pace between demand and supply in a balanced condition. Next slide. As of our product, first of all, we provide a medication that is a medicine that is used to diagnose, heal, treat, or avoid disease, also referred to as a medicine, prescription drug, or simpler drug. Therapy is an important part of the medical field and relies on the science of continuous development in pharmacology and adult management of pharmacy. Furthermore, Terlajak Hantar 3PL delivers surgery tools are handheld tools or implements used by clinicians for the performance or surgery tasks. A vast assortment of instruments can be found in an operating suite. Scalpels, forceps, scissors, retractors, and clamps are used extensively. The nature of certain surgical procedure requires more utilized in orthopedic surgery. Surgical instruments are generally made of carbon steel, stainless steel, aluminium, or titanium, and are available in range of sizes. Other than that, we deliver plenty of types of medical machine. In terms of diagnostic equipment, medical imaging is a type of technology that is used to create visual representation of the human body's interior. The visual image produced by the equipment is used for clinical analysis and medical intervention. Ultimately, drugstore item is one of our major product in terms of skincare product, toiletries, hair product, lotion, and many more. All of the products are high demanding in the market. Terlajak Hantar 3PL company decided to provide this product as a service. That's all. We move to the next part.
So this is the operation flow for our business. Of course, the first studies is the business orders or makes products from the manufacturer. Of course, one of the things that we use is actually made to order or MTO, or made to order is a business production or strategy that typically allows our clients to purchase products that are customized to their specifications. So if they want a certain product of pharmaceuticals or a certain product of course, healthcare needs, so they can, of course, make to order or order from us. So basically, it is a manufacturing process in which the production of an item actually begins only after a confirmed customer order is received as well. Of course, it is also known as mass customization. We know that, of course, pharmaceutical manufacturing is a very niche and tough business, but nevertheless, any other business, it has its own time-tested business models that have allowed numerous companies to be successful in this field. So, of course, the make order strategy means that our firm only manufactures the end product only the customer places when the customer places the order. Other than that, we go to, of course, the finished products are shipped to our 3PL, of course, our 3PL warehouse. Of course, it is very important that we have a very dynamic and dynamic supply chain, because it is the backbone of a good sales organization. And some departments as well are responsible for working in coordination and seamlessly to ensure finished goods reach the markets and our clients as well. Then we have the 3PL warehouse receives the inventory and loads it into the stock. And keeping track of this inventory in a warehouse is a major task for all warehouse operators as well. And of course, services in the 3PL warehouse include warehousing, inventory management, packaging, shipping, returns, and the transportation. Along with the services, our companies will also make sure that we manage our stock and inventory very well, because an efficient logistics company will always provide our clients with, of course, the exact dashboard that when the products will be received. And then we have the inventory is warehoused by our company. So we use a warehouse management system that is a software that performs a variety of functions related to goods arriving to the warehouse and goods stored within the warehouse and goods leaving the warehouse. Other than that, the e-commerce orders that go directly for all platforms to the 3PL providers. And then we, of course, after that, the orders are picked and packed by the company, by our own company as well. And orders are shipped, and often the same day it is ordered, because this is why we mentioned that we are a very fast and efficient service logistic company. This is one of the biggest reasons, because when the orders are shipped, the orders are shipped as the same day as they are ordered, because we want to ensure that when we are in this healthcare market, these things needs to happen quick. These things need to be in sync very, very well. So of course, we want to ensure that our clients as well will put so much customer loyalty to us, because we cater so much to their needs and we focus so much on what they need. And of course, lastly, the orders are delivered to our clients with the best services, with the best transportation, and of course with the best safety of the products being protected as well, and in good and quality condition. Next. I'll continue with the marketing and sales as well. One of the things is that we have content marketing. One of the 5 most important ones is that we have content marketing, we have traditional marketing, we have pricing strategy, we have digital or social media marketing and distribution strategy. The others are actually in this marketing ways as well. So one of the things is that publishing content on our websites, blog, or news and articles based on upon services in the content marketing. We create interesting graphics as well for that relates to the product or services that we establish. But as our company, we provide publishing informative and engaging videos on our services and how our services is conducted by our own company as well, based on our clients' experience. We share our brand story. We of course, if there's a story about how the company saw a method of streamlining shipping processes as well, of course, no one else thought of, then we have to tell the story. It is very important for us to market ourselves as well. We will, of course, do podcasting. Of course, everyone has a mobile device on them and complete with earbuds and downtime to spare. Of course, business travelers can listen to our podcast while they're boarding planes, in cabs, or waiting for appointments. Then we transform website pages into landing pages. Other than that, our pricing strategy, the services we offer is at a reasonable price. Based on delivery area or location and weight on the truck itself, which was mentioned before. That means how the distance and estimate time to reach the destination. We do the traditional marketing as well. Of course, the online advertisements across many online web stores as well. We purchase ad space on the media such as printing materials, radio, or televisions. And reaching out to news agencies as well and getting coverage from the media is very important. And to us, we have to advertise business or roadside billboards as well, to not be forgotten. Of course, posting digital signs as well to promote offerings and of course to our clients. And then of course digital and social media marketing. We pay social posts about the about the company. We regularly post new content, reaching out to social media accounts that are very influential. We can of course ask them to comment on our services and paid digital ads, paying for placing banners ads in certain sections of third-party websites as well, and paying for video ads in third-party videos. And lastly, the distribution strategy, which is the location. Our location is strategic because it is located near near to our clients in Kuala Selangor. We were able to set up warehouses within months, which is help to move our clients' product closer to their manufacturers. And of course, being closer to their action helps to reduce costs and of course impact the company's carbon footprint. Next.
I will be presenting about our funding plan. So where do we get this funding plan? So Terlajak Hantar 3PL company apply loan from small medium enterprise, which is SME, for 400,000 ringgit. SME, or also known as a small and medium-sized enterprises, are businesses that maintain revenues, asset, or a number of employees below a certain threshold. These business entities are often regarded as the heartbeat of Malaysia emerging and developing economies. We focusing apply on soft loan for SMEs. The soft loan for small and medium enterprise is a loan program in Malaysia targeting at SMEs. Being an initiative from the government, this program has been taken as a very reliable source of loan funding for SME in Malaysia, and many businesses have been benefited from it. So if you are an owner or an investor in an SME in the country, so it is one of the few loan initiatives you must know about, and they provide you with everything you need to know about the soft loan scheme for SME. So how we get this funding? Basically, we will have to approach Malaysian Industrial Development Finance Berhad, MIDF, the financial partner for the loan scheme. Make an application that states clearly why you need the loan, and also you will have to include information like company profile, legal status, documentation, business plan, and every other information that show you meet the requirement and your business is scalable. During the application process, MIDF will send an inspector to your company premises who will be checking the business layout, status, machinery, technology, and premises to make sure that they are putting their money in the right company. Also, while they process your application, a credit verification will be done. Next slide, please. As for the funding plan for our own equity, where do we get this fund? basically we get the capital by our own money, which is each of our so how we get this money. So each of our partners will invest 100,000 ringgit per person as for capital, and the amount of total capital will be 600,000. And why we need to invent to fund our own equity? Because we want to prevent interest in funding, also low risk and fair, also equitable. That's all. We move to the next part.
Okay. Back to my slide, which is about the financial projection, sales forecast for 3 years. So of course, we do the financial for our company, for the logistic company. So for the first year, as you can see, we start from the February 90,000 until December, and then the total is 1,000,000. And for second year, we'll start with January, and then end of the years, which is December, and the total will be 1,092,000. So for the third year, it will be 92,000 for the January, and at the end of the year, which is December, 92,000, and the total in the third year is 1,104,000. So the total sale for the January, of course, 273 until December of the similar answer, which is 273,000, and the total of the total sales for the 3 years is 3,276,000. So next. So for next is about the financial projection pro forma cash flow statement for 3 years consecutive years. So of course, we do for our financial in 2021. As you can see, honest capital cash 97,000, and as well. So then cash sales 990,000, and of course, for this all kind of the I mean, like for the cost of our financial of consecutive 3 consecutive years is for the total cash outflows will be 847 and 292,000 ringgit for the year 2021. So a net operating balance will be 1,166 and 537 ringgit for opening balance in 2021, and then the final balance will be 3,090,000. Sorry, 3,090,245. And for the year of the 2022, for the cash sales and until the interest. As you can see, for the total cash outflows in 2022, it will be 831, 678 ringgits, and for the opening balance 900,000, and final balance will be 68 and 22,000. 68,322. And for in 2023, from the owners, from the cash sales until the interest, as you can see, so for the total cash outflows in 2023, it will be 835 and 835,905. For the opening balance will be 960,000. For the final balance will be 124 and 95 years in that years. So we move to the next slide.
Hello, sir. My name is Terence. I will be explaining on the logistic operation flow. The first step is from the customer. That's where they will do what they want from our services. Then from our side, the management will be taken by the order management. Then it will move to the inventory management system. And then after everything has been set up, then it will go to the warehouse management system. After everything that has been confirmed by the both sides, then only on the operational flow of transport planning will take place, where They will decide on the carriers, which type of carriers do that we available right now. Then only we move to the transport management system, then go to the freight management, and then next one is fleet management, and then the last one is the last mile delivery. Then on the last mile delivery, the items that the customer want to be sent and where they're about will be sent back to the customer. Then after everything has been after the cycle has been completed, then the report and the BI will be produced. And the same thing goes to the reverse logistic as well. And Luman, move to the next slide. Now this one is operational workflow departmental level. This workflow is mainly focusing on the logistics matters, where based on this hierarchy, the logistic manager will handle customer supervisor, merchandise supervisor, material supervisor, logistics supervisors, purchasing supervisor, warehouse supervisor, and trading supervisor. And then the major part from the customer supervisor will be assisted by the customer specialist. Then our merchandise also will be supported by the specialist and the assistant as well. And then on the materials supervisor will be assisted by the material assistant, and the same goes to logistic, where logistic will have the courier specialist, and purchasing supervisor will have a purchasing specialist as well. And then goes to the warehouse stock management, and the last one, trading supervisor, will be supported by the documentation specialist. That's all from me. Move to the next person.
Moving on to my part, I'm Aris Karin here, and me here will be explaining about the transportation plan of our logistics, Terlajak Hantar. So the roles in operation will be the operation of transportation. It determines the efficiency of moving products. The progress in techniques and management principles improves the moving load, delivery speed, service quality, operation costs, the usage of facilities, and energy saving. Transportation takes a crucial part in the evolution of logistics, and therefore, because of the thought process of what Aiman Asaruddin has mentioned earlier, we would like to be kept our delivery fast and simple to manage, and because of the customers, we would like to be it to deliver safely. So the types of freighting we're going to use will be road transportation. It is under truck freight. We would have 6 of them, and allocation of 3 trucks will be those trucks that are able to control the environment of the storage, which is temperature, the safekeeping of the products. The suppliers will be Hapsang Distribution. We found this supplier as he is the biggest supplier in Malaysia, Hapsang Truck Distribution, which is the general distributor of Daimler trucks in Malaysia. The fleet details will include its number 0380829120, and the choice between internet and outsource would be internet. As for independency, each operations would be kept internal. Moving on to next slide for recycle maybe.
Okay, sir. So this is my part, warehouse. So roles in operation for warehouse. The first point is accomplishes warehouse operations human resources objectives by recruiting, selecting, orienting, training, assigning, scheduling, coaching, counseling, and disciplining employees. The second point is achieves warehouse operation objective by contributing warehouse operations information and recommendations, customer service standards, resolving problems, completing audits, identifying trends. The third point is meets warehouse operation financial objectives by forecasting requirements, preparing an annual budget, scheduling expenditures, analyzing variances, initiating corrective actions. The next point is develop warehouse operation system by determining product handling and storage requirements. The next point is develops warehouse design by planning layout, product flow, and product handling systems. Develops warehouse operation system improvement by analyzing process workflow, manning, and space requirements. Maintains safe and healthy work environments by establishing, following, and enforcing standards and procedures. Secures property by developing protection and access policies and procedures. Updates job knowledge by participating in educational opportunities, reading professional publication, maintaining personal and networks, participating in professional organization. And lastly, accomplishes warehouse operation and organization mission by completing related result as needed. Next slide, please. So numbers and location. First is be organized, be consistent, be collaborative, be equipped. Next slide. Types of warehouse, distribution centers. This type of storage facility usually has large space which enables fast movement of large quantities of stores for short period, while on the other hand, conventional warehouses hold goods for a long time, say 2 months or 1 year. This warehouse basically by nature serve as points in the distribution system as which goods are procured from different suppliers and quickly transferred to various customers. These centers provide computerized control which make movement of goods quick, fast, and reliable. In order to minimize delivery time, these storage facilities are found close to transportation centers. In some cases, distribution centers handle the goods for less than a period, such as in case of fast foods or perishable products. Most of the goods enter the early morning downtime and is distributed by the evening time. That's all from me. Thank you.